What is wind load? Before we discuss about our main topic, wind load, let's take a brief introduction of snow load. Snow loads are vertical gravity loads due to snow, which are subjected to variability due to seasons and drift. Closer to the equator, the snow load becomes less important and may or may not be the governing factor. Now, come to our main topic, wind load. Wind load is the force on a structure arising from the impact of wind on it. Wind loads for buildings can be based on following procedures. They are simplified procedure, analytical procedure, and wind tunnel or small-scale procedure. Note that simplified strategy is relevant just to building structures with mean roof height less than 18 meters or the least dimension of the building. The wind tunnel procedure consists of developing a small-scale model of the building and testing it in a wind tunnel to figure out the expected wind pressures, etc. It is expensive, so it's mostly used for difficult or special situations. The analytical procedure is used most commonly. It is very systematic, but somewhat complicated to consider the various situations that can happen. As we know, wind pressure is an important factor. Therefore, to find wind pressure, we use the following formula, where by using wind load coefficients, wind pressure can be found. A positive sign signals pressure acting towards the surface, and negative sign signals pressure away from the surface. Now let's take an example to better understand wind loads. Let's think about a building with a structural floor plan and rise appeared. Estimate the building loads following up on the building when the wind is blowing in the east-west heading. The structure is found in Nablus. Presently, keeping in mind the end goal to discover the wind pressure, we have to apply the accompanying values in the formula as talked about prior. Now we'll discover certain parameters utilizing one at a time said recipes. Here we can see the results of wind on the building in the chart. Related terms are